Hello, my name is Stephen Lewis. I am currently enrolled in the Lamar's Master of Educational Administration and Educational Leadership program, and I am enrolled in the course 5311 in the section A05 with Dr. Mason. Before getting started, I'd like to introduce myself. I have been a teacher for 9 years. 6 of those I spent at the middle school as a team lead for the Spanish department. I've always been a Spanish teacher. I've taught 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I've written curriculum for all those grades. 3 years ago, I decided to move to the high school and become a head coach for boys soccer, where I continued teaching Spanish 1, Spanish 2, and Spanish 2 pre-AP, and writing curriculum. Our school, Galveston Ball, is a school of around 1,993 students, now tipping around 2,000. If you look at the statistics that come from the TAPR assessments of 2016-2017, we teach grade levels 9 to 12. 46.2% of our population is Hispanic, 27.9% is white, 20.6% African American, 1.8% Asian, and a small percentage of Pacific Islanders and Native Americans. The student socioeconomic makeup is predominantly disadvantaged. We have around 60% socially and economically disadvantaged students. After the hurricane, we were about 97% Title I, and we offer free lunch to every student in our school. The number of our faculty is 165 teachers. We range in experience from 0 years to 49 years, so we run the entire gamut of experience. 67.9% of our teachers are white, 14.3% are Hispanic, 13.8% African American, 3.1% American Indian, and 1% Asian. When looking and talking about and discussing with my mentor and other people within the school and looking statistically at our data, our biggest struggle and academic issue of concern continues to be African American males and Latino males, who are both lagging behind their colleagues and their peers in mathematics and in science. And we are attempting as a district to move forward with initiatives to progress and elevate those students so that they are aligned with their peers in those subjects. Culturally and socially, our issues really have been minimized for a school that's so diverse. We live in an island in a community that has always been extremely accepting. We've been a harbor for immigrants from religious reasons to economic reasons for literally hundreds of years, and it was actually the second largest port of call outside of New York for immigration in the 18 and 1900s. Our positive and culturally diverse climate is one that I cherish and that we as a school honor and appreciate. As far as the discussion today, we looked at the manifestation of the master schedule, kind of the criteria that it takes for it to take place, and in order to do so, to get the best idea that I could, I met with Mr. Bobby Temple, who is the director of the I&E program, which is a professional vocational type of school within the high school setting. He has worked on the master schedule for the last 3 years as an assistant principal. He also served as a math teacher for many years before. The other party involved is Ms. Tiffany Vianney. Ms. Vianney is our head counselor and has been so for the last 2 years. She served as a counselor for the last 5 and has worked with the master schedule during all of those years and overseen its development. As I said, both of these leaders were chosen for their quality, for their expertise, and for their ability to provide perspective on what is such a vital and important part of how our school runs.